creation in its magnificent beauty has been in alignment with itself and the Creator since it has been created, or everything which just grow out of this one source. There is nothing wrong with the creation. They are peaceful. They are in order all this time. The only species that is in chaos out of everything that has been created by God is human being, which God said for them to rule the earth, and they are the ordained ruler of this universe. But it is the only species that is disorganized all this time. That is why the world is like this today. When we look at human being itself, you have to think beyond just what you see. Human being itself, it's a well-organized form of structure if you think about just the body which we see outside, because human being has two components. One is the unseen component, which is your spiritual being, which is unseen, and another component of a human being is the physical component. And you will realize the difference between these two components when somebody dies. Do you realize that you have been so concerned about the body all this time? The food you eat, the clothes you wear, the money you have, the good house you live in. Do you at one stage come to realize that once that spiritual being, the real you, leave this body temple, you are good for that. All we will do with the body is to bury it before it smell and decay. So that's why the real you is invisible. The you that God is concerned about, the you that makes you live, move, and enjoy life is invisible. This body is just like I said, once that really you leave this body, this body is useless. So that's why when we come to the human species itself, It's just part of the big universe, the cosmos. If you think about the galaxies, you think about the world as a whole, and Earth is just one planet within the entire cosmos. And who holds this entire cosmos? God, the ever-present presence of this God holds this entire cosmos into place. Sometimes you may ever wonder why the earth just floats. And people have been coming out with all different kind of forces that hold the earth into its orbit. God is holding the earth in its existence. So when you look at human species, when you look at who you are as a person, you are just part and parcel of the entire cosmos. And it will come to a time that when the crown of creation, which the Bible says in Psalms chapter 8, that you are crowned with the glory and honor, and you are given the authority to rule the earth and to have dominion over it. But when it comes to the time that you start to realize the role you play in the entire cosmos, the well-being of this entire universe, you come to realize that and start to sort out yourself to be incongruent, to be in harmony, to be in alignment with nature itself. And I assure you that you will find that your life will be in order, and the universe, the life of the universe itself as well, will be in order as well. Sometimes you wonder why you have high blood pressure, stress every day, unable to sleep in the night, because you yourself, the person called you, because the you itself is not just that thing that we see from that, because you yourself, the entire you are like the cosmos itself. Unless you are in congruence with yourself, then you will not experience disharmony with yourself, and you will not have difficulty sleeping. So that's why, if there is any one message I want the human being to experience, is to learn to be congruent with yourself. That's when your own thought, your own emotion, your own action, your own being, your own existence, just be in harmony with yourself. And I believe that earth and everything that is around will be in harmony with you. I believe the Bible verse in Hebrews chapter 8 that all things work together for good unto them that love God. Maybe we can just change it around, that all things work together for good unto them that live in harmony with himself. So if you live in harmony with yourself, that's when you love God. That's when you find your entire existence become harmony. So that is the thing that we have seen today. The world is disorganized because of one thing. The human species is disorganized. Once we can able to harmonize the human being with everything, the nature itself, then this world will become a heaven on earth. Our ultimate purpose to live on earth is to create a heaven, to change this, to make this earth a heaven. And what a life will be. What a beautiful life. What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful and harmonious life the earth will be.